Hey everyone, it's Mandak coming at you guys with another haul video. So welcome into haul video number 108, guys. If my voice is a little rash, it's because I just got back from a Phillies game. I went to a Phillies game with my dad and my mom and my girlfriend. So they won, so that's really cool. They beat the Dodgers today, which was really fun. They won extra innings on the last play of the game, so that was really fun too. But yeah, just got back. Might be a little sunburned, so yeah, definitely probably gonna take a shower after this too, because I feel like really sweaty and dirty. But anyways, hopefully that shouldn't come across here on the camera. But anyways, hope you guys are having a great week. You guys might have noticed in the last couple haul videos, I've gone back to producing just one haul video, and that's just because I think it just makes more sense just to have it all together. I have seen an uptick in views from like just making one video versus making like three and then a fourth one. It just doesn't make any sense because it's kind of all the same stuff anyway. So yeah, I figured it'd be a better viewing experience too, a longer video. I might try to work on adding like timestamps, so if people want to jump to different parts of the video, they can do that too. But yeah, I mean, without further ado, we'll go ahead and get into this. A lot of stuff here for all three of these sections. Looks like there's a storm coming here too, so you might hear some rain in the background, but hopefully it's not too bad. But yeah, anyways guys, a lot of good stuff here. Stay tuned also for my Lego haul, because I will be breaking down my May the 4th purchases from 2022, and I have a rant incoming for that, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, other than that though, let's go ahead and get into this haul video. Alright guys, so welcome into the comic book section here of haul video number 108. So I do have some in-stock trades orders. Pretty much have been ordering exclusively from in-stock trades for like the last month or so. I mean, aside from that Second and Charles trip that I went on with my girlfriend, I've really just been purchasing stuff from in-stock trades, and most of it's stuff that I need for my series or for my collection here that I've been collecting series of. So really nice to have some of this, but yeah, we'll get into it. I do have one order here that I had an item. I don't have it here with me, but I'll explain what that is kind of at the end of this segment. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into this. So starting off our stack here, this was something that came as a recommendation from one of my friends who watched one of my previous haul videos when I showed off my Nightfall collections, which are behind me. So I went ahead and bought the Prelude to Nightfall. This was actually very decently priced at $20. Thick trade, got it for about $13. So, and actually now that I look at this spine's a little damaged, so that sucks. It's like rippled for some reason, but it's not too bad. Can't really see it on here, but yeah, but I picked this up, and this is this collects stuff that I don't have in the original one, I don't believe. But yeah, this has like stuff leading up to the first volume here, so I went ahead and picked it up. You know, for $13, I thought it was a no-brainer. I mean, there's almost 400 pages of material in here, so I think that's a really good deal, honestly. There's some other books I had to try to find here. Batman, Troika, and I believe Prodigal, I think, are the two that I need to find. And I think Troika, I think is how you pronounce it, I'm not sure. That's decently priced online. I think the Prodigal one is the one that's expensive. Or I think it might be the Search. I can't remember which one it is, but there are 2 more volumes I have to get to have the whole kind of story, but we'll see. I mean, if I find them, I'll buy them. But you can see here, this is the printing, the spine kind of design as back when they had the 9-volume series. So like it was supposed to, I guess, combine together for one huge logo. It's all right. It's not going to bother me about, you know, having that as like a separate thing. But yeah, very excited to read this. You can see here some interior art. This collects Batman Vengeance of Bane number 1, Batman number 484 through 491, and Detective Comics numbers 654 to 658. So again, decent deal if you're looking to get like the beginning of Nightfall here. Really nice to get that for a decent price there. All right. So moving on here, we get into some smaller trades, series that I was collecting, And it's funny because these books were like the ones that kind of held up my order here. So the first one here I got was Descender Volume 5, which now that I think about it, I think this completes my Descender collection. I think it's only 6 volumes. This was the last one I needed. So sorry, you might have heard that train in the background. Very excited to finally get this and to read it. So yeah, really, really cool. This is Jeff Lemire, Dustin Nguyen. So really great creative team. I love Jeff Lemire. So I don't think I'm gonna be disappointed here with this volume. So yeah, very excited to get that and to complete that series. Next book I bought here was a mini series that I was wanting to get. Didn't want to shell out money for like the omnibus that this series was in. So I waited and I saw it on a damage sale on In-Stock Trades, and honestly it's not really damaged at all, which is really nice. So I picked it up, and that is the 6-issue miniseries of Venom Lethal Protector, which honestly is like, you know, aside from like the newer series, I mean, this might be the only Venom stuff from like the older version stuff that I might actually collect. I mean, I've read pretty much the entirety of the 90s of Spider-Man, pretty much. I mean, up to probably about maybe 96. So I know I've read the original appearances of Venom, and this was one of the solo series I wanted to get, and it was in a Venomnibus. It's in a Venom Epic collection. Again, I didn't want to buy those because all that extra stuff that's in there is his Amazing Spider-Man appearances, which again I have collected. So just wanted this, and I was very happy to just buy this and have this in my collection. So very excited to get this, hopefully a quick read here sometime soon. Next volume I bought here was another volume for a series that I was collecting from Image, and that is the Manhattan Projects Book 3. I'm sorry, I didn't show interiors for Venom, or I don't know, I showed them for the Descender, but you can kind of see here the inside of that. For some reason these books came a little dinged. Nothing too crazy. I'm going to send it back, but it's kind of a precursor to what I'm going to explain here with this order. This collects issues 11 through 15 of Manhattan Projects. So very excited to get this. I think it's 8 volumes, or maybe it's 6. I'm not sure. It might be 8 volumes, but almost halfway there. I have the first 2, so just trying to collect that whole series. Kind of scared to read it. Like I said, Hickman. Just hope it's not too over my head, but again, it's definitely something I think I'm going to enjoy. All right. Next volume I bought here was another volume of an Image series that I'm collecting, and that is Ascender, Volume 4. It's funny because I'm actually looking at my collection right now, and I only have Volume 1 of Ascender. I picked this one up because I think this was the cheapest of like the volumes for some reason on IST, so I wanted like the cheapest amount for my order. So I do have to get it volumes 2 and 3, but I'm not in a rush to get those. I can easily find those anywhere, really. It's not hard to find. But this collects issues, let's see. This collects issues 15 through 18 of Ascender. So you can see here some of the interiors. Love that. Same artist as well, Dustin Nguyen, Jeff Lemire. So yeah, very excited to get this. And you know, I have a lot of Image series now I can dive into. I guess maybe before I should have went through this whole, I should have explained where I'm at with my reading right now. And currently I have decided that I am going to start my Thor readathon. It's something that I think I want to experience sooner than later. And so far I've been really much enjoying it. I've just got through the first epic, which was the When Titans Clash. And now, that's the second one. Sorry, I'm on the third epic collection now, which is The Wrath of Odin. So very much enjoying that. It is slow. It is a little bit wordy with the text, but again, it's the 1960s, but it is getting better. The Jack Kirby art is amazing. Storytelling is actually pretty advanced for its time, I will say. I mean, I'm pretty impressed with the storytelling and just the amount of, like, you know, world building we're getting with these comics, you know. it's funny, when I first read Thor, like back in like the first Essential, there was a lot of connection back to like Earth with like Donald Blake's character, and like it's funny ever since like I don't know, ever since Thor got his official series starting with like issue 125, they mm, like they totally pretty much abandoned like the Donald Blake um like persona. It's really funny. Like you see him maybe once every 3 or 4 issues, and it's only for like a couple panels, and then he's back to being Thor. So I think that's funny, but yeah, no, I'm excited. I'm enjoying it, and definitely will be reading through what I have. And I was in the camp where I'm like, let me just wait and have everything collected, but I have no idea when that will be. So I think I'm just gonna read what I have and then go back, fill in the small gaps that I do have later on. But for the most part, I have a really solid run to kind of move through and enjoy. So yeah, very much enjoying it, and yeah, seeing a lot of cool stuff in it. But yeah, anyways, we have some more books here just to kind of finish off our list. Picked up some epics that I saw recently came out that I wanted to grab. Characters that didn't have epics before. So I'm very excited that, again, this epic collection line is just going in full swing here for Marvel. I don't see any slowing down for this. If anything, they've been pumping more of these out, and also pumping out more reprints too, which I really appreciate. I kind of got into the epic collection game, I would say fairly recently. Not really recently, but I know the first one came out, I think, in 2013. So to have the, to pick up my first one, I think in 2016, I think that's, fairly early, I guess. But yeah, really excited that Marvel's still using this line. And there's no signs really of it going away anytime soon. So, but yeah, went ahead and picked up the Ghost Rider Epic, which is the first epic collection for Ghost Rider. And the first volume of it, that makes sense. So this collects Marvel Spotlight numbers 5 through 12, Ghost Rider numbers 1 through 11, and Marvel Team Up number 15. So this is 1972 through 75. You can see here the back, spine. This is around 400 pages or so of material, so a little bit on the smaller side for an epic, but I mean, this is just some very classic stuff here. You have Gary Friedrich, Tony Isabella, I think it's George Sutton, maybe? I'm not sure. Trying to see who. Tom Sutton. Well, I wasn't even close there. But yeah, I mean, this is just some classic 70s Marvel. I always say the 70s is my least favorite era for Marvel. Honestly, I take that back now. I think the 60s might be, and just in terms of the way they read. I mean, in terms of storylines, obviously the 60s have a lot of memorable storylines, but yeah, I mean, the 70s can drag a little bit, but I'm really excited to read this, and obviously I hope they keep making more epics for Ghost Rider. I mean, in the past, they've made a crap ton of Ghost Rider Essential volumes, and from what I can see online, I mean, Ghost Rider, like classic Ghost Rider material is kind of hard to find in collections. I mean, I don't know if they made like classic volumes for Ghost Rider. They could have, but I have not seen anything at like a store. The only Ghost Rider stuff I see at a store is like the all new Ghost Rider, which I've read already, like with Robbie Reyes and stuff like that. But very cool to get that for sure. So we'll give it a read here, and hopefully I'll enjoy it. The final book here for my haul for 108 here is, again, an epic that this character has received a first treatment for, and couldn't agree more with the first volume that has come out for this. And that is She-Hulk Breaking the Fourth Wall Epic Collection. This is the 3rd volume Epic Collection. So again, for anyone who isn't familiar, the Epic Collections aren't released in order, so not all the Epic Collection lines for characters or teams start with Volume 1 and then release chronologically. They jump around, and it is nice because like on the side you don't see any volume numbers, so it doesn't intimidate new readers. They put it on the back so okay, this is where it fits chronologically, but you can read your favorite runs of characters without it being kind of like, oh, I have volume 2 or volume 3 on my shelf, but not volumes 1 or 4 or whatever. But yeah, this collects issues 1 through 12 of the Sensational She-Hulk, She-Hulk Ceremony numbers 1 through 2, and material from Solo Avengers numbers 14, Marvel Comics number 18, and Marvel Fanfare number 48. So this is the beginning of John Byrne's run, and I do believe that we still have another epic to collect his stuff. I don't know if this is in the entirety of it. So this is obviously the relaunch of the She-Hulk book. The first She-Hulk book was called The Savage She-Hulk, which did receive an omnibus recently. Did not decide to pick that omnibus up because I've heard it's not good, and I'll honestly just wait to have it in an epic format, because everything else I have with She-Hulk is in paperback, so I figured I'd just keep the uniformity with that, and I'm not in a huge rush to read the Savage She-Hulk stuff because I've heard it's not that great, but yeah, I've heard this stuff is really great. So I'm really excited to read this. Again, this is on the smaller end for epics. I mean, this is, not really, I guess it's around 430 pages or so. So, yeah, really much looking forward to that. John Byrne, as a writer and an artist, I can't wait to sink my teeth into that. It's funny because She-Hulk was one of the first characters ever to break the fourth wall in Marvel Comics. A lot of people think that goes to Deadpool, but I'm pretty sure She-Hulk did it first. And it's a really cool character dynamic with her, you know, speaking to the audience, stuff like that. I'm really excited to read that. Honestly, I might sink my teeth into that soon once I get through like my Thor readathon, because the She-Hulk show is coming out in mid-August. So I'm definitely going to try to watch or read that, because I've read a lot of She-Hulk stuff already. I'm actually looking at my shelf right now. I've read the Dan Slott stuff. I've read the Tamaki run. I've read the Charles Soule run. I don't have it anymore. I actually sold it to a friend, but I've read that as well. So this is pretty much like one of the remaining corners of She-Hulk I have left to read. So very excited to eventually get to that. But yeah, I mean, other than that though, that is my haul here for the comics. Very excited, a lot of good stuff here, and I hope you guys enjoyed this part of the video. Alright guys, so welcome into the card section of haul video number 108. So do have a couple of things to show you here. We'll obviously unbox them here on the channel as well, but went ahead and picked up this dual pack of booster packs because I wanted to get Latios. So last video you might have seen that I got a card pack similar to this where I got Latios. So I wanted to get Latios so I can have them both together as pins. Excuse me. So we'll unbox this, we'll show off the pin, and then we'll get into the booster packs. Now keep in mind, last time we unboxed one of these, I got very lucky at the end. The very last card I think I pulled, I pulled a Bolton V card, which is very nice. You can see here the Latios pin, which is very beautiful. Really like that. Really cool to get both of them together. I really thought it was gonna be hard to find it, but they had both at the store I went to. One thing I will say with the trading cards now is that trading cards are back. I mean, for Pokemon, I mean, like compared to a year ago, I mean, it's so much easier to find trading cards now. I mean, the whole fad has kind of died down, and honestly, I could not be more happier because now I can actually go into a store and find stuff that I want and not have to like basically wait my turn, if you will, for that. So yeah, we'll unbox these packs here and we'll see what's going on. All right. So here is the code for this, if you want to use that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put those in the front. All right. We have a Electric Energy. We have a Carvine. Sorry if you hear some people talking in the background. It's outside. I guess people are walking around outside or something. We have a Fearow. We have a Grumpig. We have a Bronzor. We have a Cacnea. We have a Spoink. A lot of 3rd gen Pokemon. We have a Roly-Poly. Oh man, I have so many of these. It's ridiculous. We have a Frillish. We have a Reverse Hollow Mienshao. Rapid Strike. Really cool. And finishing off our list here, we have a holographic Entei. So nice mid-tier Pokemon to use in the deck. So nothing crazy in that one. So let's open up the second one here. That was a Battle Styles pack here. So we're gonna open up the Fusion Strike pack here. So let's see what we got in here. Shoot. All right. So here is the code for that one. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we have the Psychic Energy card. We have the Morgrem. I don't think I have this one yet. You probably heard that train. We have a Quick Ball. We have a Persian. Nice. We have a Snorlax. We have a Snom. That's cute. We have a Dreepy. Comes in handy. We have a Makuhita. We have a Rookidee. I have a couple of those, so that's nice to have. We have a Reverse Hollow Panpour, which is really nice. Nice card there. And finishing off our list here, we have a Vikavolt. So nice, again, mid-tier Pokemon there. So nothing crazy there. Didn't get any V or V Max cards, so it is what it is. But I think overall we got some pretty nice additions there to the group. The next thing that I picked up here as well is the Bolton V-Box. So these are some cheaper boxes that Pokemon's been releasing. Better than the $30 ones that I've been seeing, which like the V-Union ones. I just didn't want to pay that much for those. So I went ahead and picked this up, and mine's a little damaged, but again, not really care too much because we're going to open it up right now. But yeah, this has 4 booster packs, a large card, the Bolton V, which will be nice to have with the, is this a V or a V Max? Let's see. No, it's a V as well. So we'll just keep that. Look at, I can make myself a little Bolton V themed deck here. So let's see. So yeah, let's open this up here in the most obnoxious way possible. Yeah. There's the box. Sorry, gotta destroy it. All right. So here is the code for that. I think it's just for like these separate cards. So sorry, I don't know if I left that up there long enough. Feel free to pause the video and steal the code. Not really stealing, I'm giving it to you. But all right, so we have a bunch of different packs here. We have 2 Brilliant Stars packs. And then we have a Fusion Strike pack and an Evolving Skies pack. So really enjoying those, and I'll unbox those here shortly. This is the large, whoa, that's the large Bolton cards. So really nice to have that in the collection. I actually have like a decent amount of large cards now, which is fun, I guess. Not like you can really use them for anything. All right, so how do I get these out? Oh my God, all right. All right, so that is the Bolton V card. Very nice. So we'll put that over here. And you know, these cards aren't like rare or anything, but it's nice to get them in this pack, I guess. We also got a shiny or holographic Wooloo card, so neat, I guess. I don't know. All right, so we have those. Put that over there. Oh, that's a lot of trash to throw away. All right. So we'll start with the Evolving Skies pack. Let's see what's in here. I had to do this whole video tonight because I'm like, this pile of stuff is getting too big, and I need to put it into my collection so I can start, you know, organizing it and putting it away and stuff like that. So here is the card for that. Have fun with the online stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have our Leaf Energy. Zinnia's Resolve trainer card there. We have Copycat. So 2 trainer cards. I hate, oh my god, 3 trainer cards in a pack, seriously? Rapid Strike, Scroll of the Flying Dragon. We have Pikachu. This pack better have a V or V Max card. I mean, 3 trainer cards, seriously. We have a C-Dot. We have a Lillipup. We have a Bagon. We have a Lotad. We have a Litleo. Reverse Hollow. And just like I said, Glaceon V. Nice. What a beautiful card there. I don't think I have a Glaceon, so really nice to get that in a V card. Would you look at that? Nice. That is a nice find. I guess that's I guess that was the trade-off, right? It's like you get 3 trainer cards in the pack, but we're gonna give you a V card, so enjoy it. Nice, awesome. That's really cool. All right. Next pack here we have is Fusion Strike, so let's open that one up. And I did a nice pull that time. All right. So here is the card for that one. So enjoy that. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. We have Leaf Energy. Grass Energy. And why do I keep saying Leaf Energy? We have Mandibuzz. We have Ninetales. That's a nice card there. We have a Farewell Bell. We have a Vulpix. I mean, I have like at least 10 Vulpix at this point. We have a Meltan. We have a Staryu. We have a Mawile. Another Makuhita. Reverse Hollow Grubbin. And finish off the list here, we have a Meloetta. I think that's just how you pronounce that. So nice, nothing crazy in that one here. Another reverse hollow, which is nice, but yeah, other than that, nothing really crazy there. So let's open up our Brilliant Stars booster packs here. So much for me knowing how to open up packs. So here is the code for this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. We have a Fighting Energy card, a Vibrava, a Tropius, a Claydol, we have a Clefairy, a Carablast, a Milcery, a Starly, a Riolu, a reverse holo Kling Klang, and a holographic Professor's Research. So again, another dud pack, nothing too crazy there. One reverse holo, nothing else nuts there. So hopefully we'll finish off these packs strong. Here's our second Brilliant Stars pack. So let's go ahead and get this opened up here, as I struggle to open these every time. All right. Here is the code for this fourth and final booster pack here for this box. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. We have a Water Energy. We have an Ultra Ball. We have a Crawdon. Nice. We have a Magma Basin. We have a Sneasel. We have a Duskull. We have a Purloin. We have a Shroomish. Nice. We have a Piplup. Wow, these are some really good cards in here. We have a full art Octillery card. That is really nice. That is pretty. I'll put that up there. And finish off our list here, we finished strong, as I said, with a Simisear V card. Nice. What a nice, beautiful card there. Wow. Talk about pretty lucky there. I mean, 4 booster packs. We got 2 V cards in the span of 4 booster packs, which is nuts. I mean, that's crazy. And also we got the V card with the box itself. I mean, with 3 V cards in one box. I mean, that's insane. Yeah, must have picked the right one, I guess. But yeah, so this is the stack here that we're gonna go through, organize, put in the collection. But yeah, I really am enjoying these unboxing videos here on this channel with you guys. I hope you enjoyed as much as I do. I mean, I think it's really cool to go through and unbox these live and have the live reaction of this stuff. But yeah, I mean, I'm getting to the point now where I have a lot of like V and V Max cards where I think I can really start assembling like a nice deck with them and using them together. I think would be really nice. You know, I always want to go to like a store and play a tournament or something like that, but just trying to make sure I have enough good cards to do so. But yeah, that was my Pokemon card collection here, guys, or Pokemon card haul. I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you so much for watching this segment of haul video number 108. All right, guys, so welcome into the Lego section here of haul video number 108. And just before I get into this haul, I do want to say that this haul is nearly the entirety of my Lego May the 4th Star Wars like haul, I guess. And before I get into it, I do want to explain a little bit about what happened. So for anyone who wasn't aware, you know, Lego does this annual sale promo type of thing during the May the 4th time period, right? So to celebrate Star Wars, they do it, right? And in the years past, you were able to buy any Lego Star Wars set for double VIP points, and then if you reach a certain threshold of money spent, you got a free promo. So some of that was intact this year. There were some things they changed. So first off, some sets were not eligible for double VIP points, which was really stupid gatekeeping that I did not appreciate, especially since a lot of the sets that I wanted to buy were not eligible for that. And it turns out they were also not eligible, at least on the online store, for the promos either. So I had to scramble pretty much last minute to find sets that I could purchase that would get me the promos. And second off, they also doubled the amount of money you would have to spend to get the highest level promo. In years past, it was $80, and that's how it's been the last 2 or 3 years, right? And even probably before that. And $80, I think, is a decent amount, right? Because you're getting a free promo, $80, I get it, right? No problem. This year, they doubled it to $160, which I think is insane. It's overreaching, and it's just honestly super greedy, right? But I was like, you know what? Fine. I still want to get the promo, because the promo this year was the Baru kitchen, right, from the Luke Homestead from episode 4. So I'm like, that's really cool. I want to get it. I'm probably only going to get one, because I'm not going to go out and spend $320 on Lego Star Wars sets. I honestly couldn't find any sets that were eligible for the promo that I could spend that much money for. Like, so that was the issue. Is like they gatekeeped with some of these sets, which made no sense, because like people like me were not inclined to buy them, which makes no sense at all, because wouldn't you want people to buy as much as possible on May the 4th? Anyway, that's neither here nor there. So I go ahead and purchase, right? And there's 3 levels for the promos, right? So the first one, it's $40, gets you, I'll just show it, I guess, while I'm talking about it. Gets you the AT-ST poly bag, right? Which came out beginning this year. I already picked up 2. I'll keep this one sealed, right? That's fine, cool, right? The next threshold you had to spend to get to was $80, right? Which was last year's largest threshold, right? So I'm like, okay. So I went ahead and did that. Got the Lego Star Wars keychain, right? Which, you know, you can open it up here, take a look. And it's a piece of Beskar, right? Which honestly is pretty cool. Like, it's nice. It's actually made out of metal. Has a little VIP thing on there. This was a VIP only gift, so that's why it had that, you know, kind of thing on there. So awesome, right? No big deal. So I go ahead and I purchase $160 worth of stuff, right? So that gets me to the Baru kitchen promo, right? So I order it. I ordered it on May 1st, right? At 12:03 a.m., right? So I'm like, I got this locked, right? There has never been a time where I purchased stuff at midnight and never had an issue with it being fulfilled, right? And so I ordered it, and you know, my order got processed. I'm good, and I was like, I'm good to go, right? Everything was in progress. Everything was in, you know, waiting for new stock. And I'm like, okay, that makes sense. Just ordered it, right? So a couple days go by, and some of my stuff gets packed, right? You know, some of my order, which I'm going to show here shortly, gets packed and is ready to ship, and some of it gets delayed, right? So I'm like, okay, I understand some stuff's delayed, back ordered, whatever, right? And so I start to see the status of the Baru Homestead go from waiting on new stock to out of stock. And I'm like, that's weird. Why is that happening? And so I get an email from Lego telling me that the Baru Homestead promo was canceled on my order. And so I don't understand, because I saw people going to Lego stores 3, 4, 5 days after I ordered my stuff. And people even ordered online after I made my order, getting the promo. So I reached out to Lego for an explanation, and the bottom line is that they didn't give me one. So they basically were just like, well, we have limited stock and this is just how it is. And it just blows me away how year after year they do this stuff. And honestly, it's because people just keep coming back and give them more money anyway. So, you know, the whole process just sickened me. And what I want to venture out to say and guess what happened was, my order, since some stuff got back ordered, my order did not get completed like as quickly as some other people's orders. So because of that, I think the promos that other people ordered for their stuff got leapfrogged above me, because I was waiting on stuff from my order to get packed. I don't think Lego will ever go out and actually admit that, but I am almost 100% sure that's what happened, because the fact that I order at literally 12:02 on midnight of the first day of the sale, and I don't get it, but yet people go to Lego stores like how many days after this sale has started, and they're getting the promos and all this other stuff. Like, how is that possible? Like, I don't know. Like, I thought literally ordering online would be the best option, but it turns out maybe I just have to go to a Lego store, which like I could go to, but like for next year, like it's not gonna be feasible, because like the first day that the sale happens is on a Monday. Like, I can't do that. Like, I can't leave work or like, go to work late because I want to go get the promo. So it's just like the whole chasing promos thing to me, I just like at this point I'm so burned out on it. Like it's just like and to top it all off, Lego later on this month in May released another promo where you had to spend $160 again to get it. And I'm just like, what is this? Like, why are we forcing people to, not forcing, but why are we having people have to spend $160 to get a little rinky-dink promo? Like, it's honestly greed to the highest level. And like, it's really sickening because Lego was not like this, like even a year ago. Like if you look at the threshold you had to spend for Lego promos a year ago, it was, like I said, half of what you have to spend today. Like last year I was able to make two $80 purchases to get two promos, one to build and one to keep sealed for when I want to resell it one day. But now it's just like $160. That's the ticket to entry for this stuff. I mean, it's sick. And like the fact that they like restricted the amount of sets that you could purchase from to get that is just stupid gatekeeping that just draws me, like, that just, I don't know, like it really makes me inclined never to buy directly from Lego again. Like the only time I can ever see myself buying directly from Lego is if I have to buy a set basically because it's only available on Lego.com, right? For example, Brickheads or the Brick Sketches, right? Like you can't buy those at a Target or Walmart or Amazon, right? So you have to buy them through Lego.com or the Lego store. And honestly, I feel like I'm just gonna go to the Lego store because I'm not gonna screw around with like, the promos or anything like that anymore. Like I'm done. Like I'm done buying promos. It's just like, like I'm a fan of Lego, right? I don't want to sit here and say I'm not, right? Obviously you can look around and see I am. But like I don't really appreciate the fact that like I did my due diligence, stayed up till midnight as well to try to get this, and it just didn't happen. It's just like, and it's funny because like every year this happens, right? Every year they run out of stock, and it's like, how much of a demand this is, and like yet you still don't like come up to it. And also, not to mention that I had to wait like 10 minutes in line in like a virtual queue to get into the website. Like, come on, Lego, you're a freaking like multi-billion-dollar company, and you can't design a website that can handle your volume for one night. Like, come on. Like, it's just, I don't know. My rant's complete, but yeah, I just felt very sour about it because I saw people, going to Lego stores days after I went and picking up the promo, like who, whatever. And it's funny because like I was even thinking to myself, I'm like, like what if I just returned the sets that I bought, right? And I'm almost 100% sure that I couldn't, because since I got these other two promos, I was locked in. Like I couldn't return the sets because then what's the point? You know what I'm saying? I would basically buy the sets, just get the promos, and then return the sets back and keep the promo. Like I don't think that works the same way with like a regular return. So yeah, just very bitter about it. And honestly, I know it's kind of like a first world problem, right? Like, oh my God, Dan's complaining about Lego. But it's just like, just treating the customer like they're cattle. It's like, I don't know, like it's just weird. Like I think it's maybe because Lego's just been more and more successful recently because of COVID. Like they just skyrocketed in prices. And now it's like now they just can think that they can just go in and start taking advantage of the customer, and that I really don't like. I mean, I think I'm a smart consumer when it comes to Lego. I'm not, I know what I'm being taken advantage of when it comes to pricing and stuff like that. And there's some sets I'm going to show you here that I'm going to explain kind of takes advantage of the consumer in terms of like their knowledge of pricing and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, that's just my rant. It's 10 minutes long. Wow. But we'll get into the rest of this haul. So what I did pick up and what I felt very kind of deflated about once I actually got it, this is what I picked up. So I got the Ahsoka Tano Brickhead, which again, decided to get because can't buy it online anywhere else besides Lego.com. So this is the 150th Brickhead. So yeah, very excited to get that. The next that I bought here was the Republic Fighter Tank, which again, this was the one I was going to talk about. I mean, yeah, you get a lot of great figures. 262 pieces though for $40. I mean, yeah, they're just gouging the hell out of these Star Wars sets now, and it's just ridiculous. And also the disrespect to like the Clone Wars fans. Like this is like, yeah, here you go, here's a bone, enjoy, right? But yeah, that I picked this one up, you know, just again because like I didn't want to buy this for $40, right? I wanted to wait for this to become a sale on for 20% off, but I had nothing else to buy that I didn't already own. So like I had to grab this and like just felt like one of the most like regrettable purchases I've ever made from Lego, honestly. And all of it was just so I could get that promo and I didn't get it. So it's like, well, why did I spend $40 for nothing, right? The one set that I did go want to buy, and I'm really, honestly, aside from everything else I've ranted about here today, I am very excited to get this last set because I already bought a display stand for it. I love the show that this set is based off of. The minifigures are great. Got double VIP points for this set, so at least I have that to say. But yeah, went ahead and picked this up, and that is the Bad Batch shuttle. So this came out last summer, and I wanted to pick this up because, again, great minifigures. You get all the Bad Batch in here. You get that nice shuttle, which is beautiful. Love the color there. And you get 2 speeders. So, yeah, I guess the silver lining from this whole thing is that don't ever buy promos from Lego because they're going to rip you off. They're going to get you to spend money and then scam you out of it and say, oh yeah, you don't have the promo, so screw you. And honestly, another silver lining, just buy sets that you like, right? So if you want this, just buy this. But yeah, really happy to get this set. So this really did make my day a little bit better with this whole purchase and this whole rigmarole with the Lego Star Wars May the 4th stuff. But anyways, my rant is complete, and I hope you guys enjoyed this section of the video. Alright guys, so thank you so much for watching haul video number 108. Again, sorry about some of the rants here. I also forgot to mention in the comic book section, the little rant I had for that, but I think I mentioned there's one book that was damaged that I wanted to talk about, but that book was the 4th volume of the Reckless series by Ed Brubaker and Sean Phillips. I think it was called The Ghost in You. I got that book from IST completely destroyed. Like, it was like the spine was like basically bent, like someone was trying to like karate chop it. Yeah, so I have to ship that back and get a refund. Honestly, that's the first time I think I've ever dealt with something like that from in-stock trades, which is funny because I saw the packaging and it was like in that foam packaging, so I don't know what happened. Like, part of me feels like it might have been packed that way because it didn't shift around. Nothing got, like, the box wasn't damaged on the outside at all, so who knows what happened there, but I'll get a refund on that and then probably just reorder it so I can keep up with the series. But yeah, I just want to let you guys know about that. But again, sorry if this video was a little ranty. I needed to say the stuff about the Star Wars stuff because it just really leaves a bad taste in my mouth, and I just didn't like that at all. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this haul video, and thank you so much for watching. And until next time, I will see you guys on the flip side. Peace.